Hello traders and welcome back to the Forex Geek. In today's video we'll explore one of the most important economic indicators that can significantly impact your trading decisions. We are talking about the Consumer Price Index, or CPI for short. So understanding how to trade the CPI news is crucial for navigating the Forex market effectively. By the end of this video you will learn how to interpret CPI data and anticipate market reactions and implement strategies that can enhance your trading performance. So stay tuned as we break down this concept step by step. So without wasting your time, let's get started. First, let's understand what CPI means. So CPI is essential for any trader looking to make informed decisions in the Forex market. So the CPI measures the average change over time in the prices paid by consumers for a basket of goods and services. So this basket includes items such as food, clothing, housing, and transportation. So by tracking these prices, the CPI provides insight into inflation trends and the overall cost of living. So as you analyze CPI data, it's important to recognize its significance in the Forex market. A rising CPI indicates increasing inflation, which can lead central banks to adjusting interest rates. And higher interest rates typically strengthen a currency because they offer better returns on investments denominated in that currency. Conversely, a falling CPI suggests lower inflation, which may prompt central banks to lower interest rates, potentially weakening the currency. So when preparing for a CPI release, consider how it fits into the broader economic landscape and look at other indicators such as employment rates and GDP growth to get a clearer picture of economic health. This context will help you anticipate how the market might react to upcoming CPI data. So now let's take a closer look at how market reacts to CPI announcements. Traders often watch for discrepancies between expected and actual CPI figures. So if the actual CPI is higher than expected, it can lead to a surge in currency value as traders anticipate tighter monetary policy. On the other hand, if the actual CPI is lower than expected, it may result in a decline in the currency value. For example, the last CPI happened on the 13th November 2024, and that was the CPI for October 2024. And in October 2024, the Consumer Price Index for all urban consumers, which was released on the 13th of November, and I used this line to denote that it was released on the 13th of November. It rose 0.2%. Seasonally adjusted, and it has risen 2.6% over the last 12 months and not seasonally adjusted. So this is up from September CPI, which was at 2.4%. Now the index for items less food and energy increased 0.3% in October, up 3.3% over the year. So when you look at the actual numbers, you're going to see that for October, the forecast was 315.7, but the actual data that was released was 315.6, and that's a little bit decline in between the forecast and the actual data, the consensus that came out, and that suggests lower inflation, and we should be looking for decrease in price movements. This is GBP against the US dollar, so it is going to reflect exactly what happened. And you can see lower inflation means the prices should be going down. And you can see after that day when the CPI was released, and the forecast, which was 315.7, being less than 315.6, suggests bearish movements, and it just suggests lower inflation, and you should be looking for selling opportunities in the market. For example, that is exactly what happened here. On that day, that was it happened by 2, around 230, and you can see the price reacting this very long red candle and with enough momentum, and that is as a result of the CPI movement. It can be quite volatile, so you should stay ready and stay sharp and use proper risk management when trading around CPI movements. And the next example here is the last CPI that happened in September. So in September, the forecast was 314.9, but the actual data released was 315.3, and that is a significant increase. And you can see on that day, you can see price went lower. Here you see price went lower, but you see this rejection pushing price up because the increase in the CPI data suggests higher inflation and prices are expected to go up. And you can see that day was quite bullish, despite the that period where the CPI was released was quite bullish. You can see this rejection, despite us being in a bearish trend. CPI release was bullish, and you can see price giving us that bullish momentum right there in the market. So let's talk about how to trade on these days. Understanding these dynamics of CPI will allow you to make more informed trading decisions around CPI releases. So as we move forward, we'll discuss specific strategies for trading these important economic indicators effectively. So the first strategy on my list is the pre-release strategy. So before the CPI data is released, you can position your trade based on market expectations, and this strategy involves analyzing forecasts and understanding how the market has reacted to previous CPI releases. If the consensus is for a higher CPI, you might consider buying the currency in anticipation of a positive reaction. However, be cautious about entering positions too close to the release time. Spreads can widen significantly just before the announcement, increasing your risk. So, pre-release, you'll be looking to buy, but you could also combine this with technical data, technical analysis. You can see that zone, this level right here was in line with the support level here. You can see the support level price tapped here once, twice, and the third time is expected to hold, and the third time happened on a CPI day. As price hit that support level, we expected the push to the upside, so you could use the pre-release strategy to anticipate buys from this area right here or around this support level. So that is how you can trade the pre-release CPI strategy. Remember that we are in a bearish trend, so it won't be wise to hold this buy trade for quite a long time. So this was just a push to the upside to hit this our trend line, which was already forming right here. And I'm just gonna adjust this trend line exactly. So that is for the pre-release strategy, and the next is for the post-release strategy. But before we get to that, let's discuss how we could have caught a trade on this CPI day. So it was expected that, like I said before, the inflation was lower on this set day, and if you are anticipating that the actual release numbers were going to be lower than the forecast, you should be looking for selling opportunities. Combining that with technicals, you can see we have been bearish, and price has been giving us series of drop base drop right here. And if you don't understand what drop base drop, you can check some of our videos. We've done some videos on that. You can see series of drop base drop, and we were just rounding up this base before we had that CPI, and it's expected that price should drop after the base. So anticipating this drop, you could add you can see this FVG right here, and We've also done a video on FVG. You could check it out on your spare time. You can see this price reaction from that, and we had this CPI release that came in lower, and price gave us a push to the downside. You can see this selling momentum right there. So that was how we were able to catch this trade on this CPI news day. And the next strategy is the post-release strategy. So once the CPI data is released, analyze the actual figures compared to the forecast. If the actual CPI is higher than expected, you may want to enter a long position on the currency, expecting it to strengthen. Conversely, if the actual CPI is lower than expected, like it happened here, consider taking a short position as the currency may weaken. So after this large bearish candle, we could consider entering our bearish positions after some confirmations. You can see shooting star candles and candlestick patterns, and we could consider entering bearish positions from this resistance level here, or we could just enter from here, anyone, because the CPI data were lower than expected, and it's expected that price should continue giving us the push to the downside. So this is the post-release strategy. It's wise you combine this with technical analysis. Don't just trade the fundamental analysis alone. And timing is crucial here also. Wait for initial price reactions and avoid jumping in immediately after the release, allowing some time for market to stabilize and confirm its direction before making your move. For example, after the CPI bearish momentum had this volatility, see price rising. So whosoever entered a bearish trade right here would have been a massive drawdown and would have made some losses. So it's wise to wait and let price show you its hand. You can see price giving us a series of confirmations and shooting star candlestick patterns here before we could enter a short position right here. So the next strategy is long-term consideration. So while trading around specific CPI releases can be profitable, it's also important to consider long-term trends. Look at historical CPI data and its impact on currency values over time. So this year, we've been having lower CPI values, and it's expected that we should be in a bearish trend overall. And because the CPI this year has been quite lower compared to the CPI data releases this year has been quite lower compared to our previous years. So as you can see right here, we've been having since September we've been having bearish movements, and that's because the inflation, the CPI releases have been lower than expected or than the forecasts. So that is why we've been having this bearish movements. So if you notice a consistent trend of rising CPI or falling CPI over several months, it may indicate a strengthening economy or a falling economy, respectively. So this insight can give your longer term trading positions, and they can give them more room to breathe and make more potential good trading opportunities for you, and also help you align with broader market trends. So that is it for trading the CPI, and I'm sure you've gained enough value from this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more insights. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. And until next video, happy trading.